just put a little cap on it here and cover that up. So we'll do that off camera so I can. So that's pretty relaxing. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and turn that off. I can take a snapshot. So if I see something when I log in. Hey guys, welcome to another video, and this mess you see on my desk right here is for a review of the D-Link MyCloud. So actually this is cloud services. This is actually a D-Link camera. This is an outdoor ready waterproof camera, so you got day, night, up to 15 feet in the dark is what you're going to be able to see. It's HD 720p, and again this is for outdoors, and it also can record with a micro SD card slot. And you can see outdoor wireless network camera. This is the DCS-2330L. So as you can see here, I've already mangled the box pretty good, but it's versatile operating temperature range, dust, water, heat resistant, reliable coverage for any time of the season. So stick this outdoors. Of course you're going to have room for your Wi-Fi or run a very long network cable out to it. That's the only caveat. Now you can put repeaters up if you need to get that wireless signal broadcast out a little bit further. Where I'm going to put this is actually pretty close outside to where the router is inside. So it should be able to see the Wi-Fi signal quite well. I can out there with my phone, so I'm assuming this will be able to do so and have enough juice to do it. So this is fairly easy configuration. Now the only issue I had with this really was upgrading the firmware. I got it set up. Basically you plug it in to your router, wired, so they provide you with this Ethernet cable, and it does have this little rubber stopper, so if you wanted to actually use this outside via the Ethernet, this is what you would use, and this is actually what keeps the water from getting in the network jack. So it comes with this. Plug it into your router, download the app for your phone, or get on your PC and download the My D-Link setup application, and then you basically configure this. It'll see it on the network once you've plugged it into power, of course, and it'll see it on the network, and you'll be able to configure it and then add the wireless network that you want it to get onto. As you can see, it's got a wireless antenna. Then you unplug the Ethernet, and then you should be good to go. Now, one thing it said right out of the gate, I got it connected pretty fast, pretty easy, but then it said it needed a firmware upgrade. Okay, we can do that. So I tried the firmware upgrade on the app, on the iPhone, and it just sits there and finally times out after about 20 minutes. Tried it again, about the same thing. Tried to get in and just save the wireless network settings via the app. I couldn't even do that. I had to use the PC to do it again. To get it set up. Then once I was using the PC, I'm like, well, once I'm here, I might as well try to upgrade the firmware via the PC and not the app. Same kind of issue, but at least it told me you should have it wired to the Ethernet for the firmware upgrade. So I think that's a prereq. The app did not say that. The Windows management tool did. So I come back, I plugged it in. I still was not able to upgrade the firmware via the PC. So that got a little frustrating, so I decided, well, now that I've got it plugged in, let's go back to the app on the iPhone and just try it. And lo and behold, that actually got it to upgrade. So a little bit of a complication on getting that to upgrade via, the firmware and via the app. The app just doesn't tell me that you should wire it, and I think that's the whole problem. Is you need to have it wired, reset it so it knows it's in the wired mode, and then use the app on the iPhone to upgrade the firmware. That worked fine. But it took a little while to figure it out, and there's forums out there, and a lot of people are having the same problem with this firmware upgrade. So, if you got this and you need a firmware upgrade, then reset it, wire it, or wire it, reset it, whichever. I'd come down, have it off, wire it, plug it in. You should be good to go. Use the app, say local cameras, and then upgrade the firmware through the app. Worked like a charm. Okay. So let's take a look. So you've got this, if you're going to use Wi-Fi, they just give you this little plug here. So this is where you're going to plug in the, you can see it's got the LAN drop right there. So basically you're going to just put a little cap on it here and cover that up. So we'll do that off camera so I can get it in there nice and tight. This has a plate where you mount it. It does come with mounting screws and little anchors, so you're good to go there. And then you can adjust this quite well, pretty much any angle you want. It does have motion sensing, it does have night vision, it does have a microphone so you can hear what's going on, and then of course there's the nice wide angle lens. It's going to produce some pretty good footage for. So this has a reset button in case you need to reset it. And other than that, there's not a lot of other stuff in here, except there should be a micro SD card slot, which, where's the micro SD card slot? Well, I'll have to look that up, because it does have a micro SD card slot, because you can record to it. So I'll have to look in the instructions to see exactly where that baby's at, but that gives you the option. So put it outside, get it hooked up to your Wi-Fi, and we're going to do that real quick. So I'm going to get this put outside where I want it. I'm going to show you the app. I'm going to show you got to register this to your MyCloud or your My D-Link cloud, and you can access them anywhere you've got cell phone service or data, and watch your camera there, get notifications. You can get email alerts, and it'll take some snapshots if it detects motion. So you can have this outside watching, your driveway, your backyard, just about anything you want it to watch outside. It can do that and notify you of motion. So that's a pretty cool little feature there. So the remote viewing and the motion detection is really good. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and pause this video. Let's get this set up, and we'll come back and we'll look at it and look at the footage and look at the app and look how everything comes together when you get this all set up and running. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I've got the camera mounted. So I put this outside of my house here in the backyard, just kind of sticking out, because the view I want to get, and I'll pan over here so you can see it, is of this. So basically, this camera is going to be fully focused on this area right here. This is certified as a National Wildlife Habitat in my backyard, and therefore I want a camera to be able to just tune in, listen to this, and then if any motions detected, say wild animals, birds, squirrels, whatever, or my dog who likes to get in this, I can actually get notification via an email remotely that something's going on back here. So let's go ahead and go back inside, and we'll take a look at the app and see what the view looks like from this camera that we've now mounted outside. Alright guys, welcome back. So here is the view from my camera that I've mounted out there. Quite lovely. And I can actually listen to this and change its resolution. So if I want to listen, I can just click this, which will turn on the exterior speaker. So I can hear my babbling brook anywhere I want to. So that's pretty relaxing. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and turn that off. I can take a snapshot. So if I see something when I log in, say I got a motion detection notification, I can take a snapshot and I'll have it like, hey, look what really happened. So let's turn this from 480p to 720p. Let's see what kind of improvement we get. Very nice. I can see the leaves moving. Very, very nice. So again, this has night vision and all sorts of good stuff. Again, I can listen, take snapshots, and all sorts of good stuff. And this is just from the D-Link camera app that you can download once you get this all hooked up. So again, remotely, anywhere in the world that you have data, you can log in and look at your camera and actually see what's going on. And let's go ahead, I'm going to put it back to 480p just to save some bandwidth and stuff, because you just don't want to saturate your Wi-Fi network, because I've got a couple Wi-Fi cams on there. So anyway guys, this is again the D-Link DCS-2330L outdoor HD wireless network camera, perfect for monitoring your outdoor environments. Again, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscription to the channel, check the show notes for a link if you want to purchase one of these. They're not all that pricey, and really it's something that, if you want to monitor outdoor activity, this is the perfect camera for you, because a lot of them are a lot more expensive than this. Anyway guys, thanks for watching and have a good one.